the starting lineup for the visiting Charlotte Hornets. At center, Mason Plumlee. At power forward, P.J. Washington. At the other forward position, Kelly Oubre Jr. At shooting guard, Terry Rozier III. At the other guard position, LaMelo Ball. The head coach of the visiting team is Steve Clifford. And now, stand up and make some noise for your Miami Heat. Number 16, Number 7, Kyle Lowry. Number 14, Tyler Hero. Number 13, Number 22, Jimmy Butler.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, our reporter. I'm Brian Anderson. Hey, Allie.
Well, Bam Adebayo grew up with his mom in a single-wide trailer. He said, quote, "I watched her struggle, and as I got older, I started thinking she doesn't deserve this. My whole devotion became getting her out of that trailer." And Brian, with this max extension in 2020, he said, quote, "Knowing that she's set for life is such a stress reliever."
Great story, Allie. Thanks. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Heat. They've started strong this year, holding the second-place spot. And, of course, Charlotte, they're just 4 spots down from them.
I think for the Heat, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
They were in mid-season form right off the bat. And like you said, that focus, it shows how determined this group is to make this a season to remember.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Ball and Rozier are the guards. Washington and Plumlee patrol the paint. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. And for Miami, Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Caleb Martin out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And tonight, we're looking at 2 teams who make their living beyond the arc, Grant.
Yeah, they love to shoot the three-point shot, and they do it effectively. And, of course, that means these 2 teams understand the importance of good spacing. They're great shooters on both sides, to be sure, but motion and ball movement are the real keys to their three-point attacks.
Count it.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Now Rozier. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Washington, a screen on Lowry. Here's Ball. Some solid defense from Martin. And the Heat with possession, coming off a win against the Hornets.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure deep, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
And it's the Hornets with the ball, following the bucket by the Heat. Outside for Rozier. Sends it home from three-point land.
An improved shooter from downtown. Rozier has been consistent in adding this to his game over the years.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the 3rd player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff. You know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons: a lack of playoff experience among their core players.
And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
And B.A., that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons. But with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough. And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Rozier. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. That shot missing, and it's Miami the other way. Hero finds Martin. And here's Butler outside. Hornets with the rebound. Up top, Oubre. He's guarded by Hero. Here's Rozier. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Rozier's got 5 now.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game. He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
And he can't hit the second. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Rozier against Hero. Plumlee a screen on Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Rozier. Shoots over Hero. They get it again. There's Ball with a 3. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. The Heat have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Adebayo with it. And here's Butler outside. Plumlee pulls down the board. Lowry against Ball. Here's Plumlee. Uses the glass on the layup.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Fires the 3. Hero, no good. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Rozier from outside. That shot off the mark. And the Heat going the other way now. Hero finds Adebayo. And they pick up 2.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Up top, Rozier. He's got 5. He gets it in there. Rozier's got 7 points.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
For 3, Lowry. Washington grabs the miss. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Oubre with it. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Plumlee passes to Oubre. That one falls.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. A big group substitution here for Miami. Yurt Sevens checked in for Bam Adebayo. Dedmon comes in for Martin. Oladipo's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Strus in for Hero. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Gordon Hayward, he's checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Oubre. Martin, he's checked in for Rozier. And it's Smith in for Ball.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Hornets have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. It's Hayward on the wing. From behind the arc. Rebound by the Heat. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
No doubt. That game tells you what kind of team they are. They weren't at their best that night and still got the win.
And really, how scary is that? That's not even close to their peak form, and they still got the job done.
McDaniels from long range. That one is off. The Heat go the other way with it. Here's Oladipo.
And looking at Victor Oladipo, it looked like he was breaking out and going to be a star for a long time. But he's battled many injuries.
And he drops it first.
Victor Oladipo. Shoot.
So hits one and misses one at the line. Charlotte trailing. Martin outside. Let's go with a three. Good work defensively by Oladipo. And Oladipo is desperate to prove he can be a reliable part of a team's rotation.
It's been tough with all the injuries, BA, but he's capable of brushing those off and getting back to business. He's very motivated to prove the doubters wrong.
Now here's Smith. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Picked by Smith. Hayward against Oladipo. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over-eager.
Here's Strus. Out to Oladipo. The three. On the wing, Strus. 4-3. McDaniels with the rebound.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Hayward, the pass to Smith. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And the Heat lead by 3.
It's easy to tell that he is most comfortable pulling up from that area on the floor.
Hayward outside. It's Washington, high post. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Well, the Heat's shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. Here's Oladipo. Pass to Strus. Here's your 7. McDaniels covering. Lowry outside. Here's Strus. Drains the triple. Now it's a 6-point Heat lead.
Lowry has no problem setting up teammates. He strikes a good balance between passing and scoring.
And here's Washington. Washington, a screen on Oladipo. Hayward finds Washington.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, BA. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And Washington powers it through.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Charlotte has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Now here's Smith. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Martin outside. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. And now just a 3-point Miami lead.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
And let's give him some credit. He read the situation well. He created some space, and he delivered.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Heat out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
Your Heat U.S. team.
Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and they're focused.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Strus and Butler out on the perimeter. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Hero in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Ball. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Miami. And here's Oubre from the arc. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Oubre's got 7.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
Tons of hype around LaMelo Ball, the 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
Now here's Rozier. Back to Hayward. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., he is a tremendous passer. Hayward's averaged over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court really helps with ball movement.
And looking at the way the game is played now, Smitty, feels like you'd be a perennial all-star.
All right, B.A., I appreciate that. Certainly, it would be a lot of fun to play in this wide-open style, but not fun to switch on guys like LeBron and Embiid. A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
And he's going for the oop here. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
He's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that.
You're going to have to foul Bam a lot harder than that if you want to prevent the and one.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
Hayward with a steal. On the wing, Rozier. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup. Rozier's got 9.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Strus. Kicks it to Hero. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Oubre.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range. Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Hayward, basket counts. And now a 7-point Hornet lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Stolen by Ball. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And that one falls for Ball.
What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate 3-point shooters in the league.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response. Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
And the Heat's ability to stretch the floor, it's critical to their stars' success, Smitty.
It is. Guys like Butler and Bam Adebayo, they thrive when they have room to operate, B.A. It's an approach that continues to serve Miami well.
Now here's Hayward. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Heat in Miami. Oubre, a screen on Hero. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Here's Martin. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yes, BA, the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around.
Dedmon's checked in for Miami. Oladipo comes in for Strus. And the Hornets making a change here as well. McDaniels is checked in for Hayward. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul. And the Hornets making a change here. Washington's checked in.
P.J. Washington.
Hero against Ball. Here's Washington. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Martin, he's checked in for Rozier.
P.J. Washington.
And that one falls for Washington. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
Now here's Ball. Give him 8 points now. Washington, a screen on Hero. Ball passes to Washington, and out of bounds. The Heat will take it.
Miami ball.
And let's check out which teams have been offensive juggernauts the past 10 games. The Heat in 5th.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
The basket counts, and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
And the Heat with some changes. Your 7 comes in for Jimmy Butler, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Hero. Smith, he's checked in for Charlotte. Now here's Ball. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Lowry against Smith. Lowry, good.
Gifted scorer. I like when Lowry takes initiative and looks to capitalize inside.
Pass to Washington. Washington, a screen on Oladipo. It's tipped. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Washington. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Dedmon's got his 4th rebound in this one.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
With the drive. He can't hit that time. Good D by Ball. The shot. And that one's long.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Here's Oladipo. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The top half of Oladipo is so strong. It allows him to take a hit and score.
Smith against Lowry. Ball outside. Releases from 15. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Dedmon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lowry outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Charlotte has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Smith against Lowry. Pass to Ball. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
And the Heat call time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. They've really gotten away from the three-point shot as they've pulled out in front.
It's stolen by Oubre. Pass to Smith. Got a piece of it. And here's Martin. He's coming off a 10-point game against Charlotte.
And another key for them was his rebounding. Just a great effort. Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Here's Smith following the bucket by the Heat. To the inside. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Out to Lowry. Fires from deep. And he can't get that one. And Charlotte going the other way now. They've led by as many as 11. Smith passes to Oubre. Charlotte again missing. Miami trailing. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Charlotte has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Puts up a 3. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game. The Heat shooting 48% from the field in this quarter. Out to the wing. Back to Lowry. Here's Martin. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Oubre. The shot no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
And we finished off one half of play. Hornets out in front, up 9. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and just not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up. And speaking of rankings, how do you think folks at home would rank us here in the studio?
That's easy. You, me, then Kenny.
No, I'd say Ernie, then me, then the cameraman, then the lighting guy, then whoever built this desk, then maybe you, Shaq.
That's disrespectful, Shaq. That's disrespectful.
Yeah, but at least I'm on the team.
And we come back to the game at hand in the first half. Plenty to like for the Hornets.
They're in control so far because of their shot selection. Very patient, waiting to get the shots they want.
And they got some great scores over there, too. Terrific first half offensively. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Steve Clifford. Washington and Plumlee patrol the paint. Ball and Rozier are the guards. And it's Oubre in at the 3. Now here's Rozier. No good with the elbow jumper. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
So it's the Hornets now. After the basket by Miami. Plumlee. And the layup is good off the glass. Plumlee's got 6 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
The Heat have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And here's Butler outside. And again, Miami with a triple.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
And Oubre gets it to go.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Adebayo. He's got 9. Hero right side. Clock at 4. And here's Butler outside. Buries it from 3. Butler's got 8 points in the quarter.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Rozier, the pass to Washington. Back to Rozier. From 13. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
Check out Rozier's striking from mid-range. Maybe catching the defense off guard a little.
Kyle Lowry didn't make his first All-Star game until year 9. That is very rare.
Breaking into an all-star team like Lowry did. Man, it's so tough, Smitty.
There are only 12 spots, BA, and Kyle grabbed one of them. Reason why he's played at an unbelievable level, and his team, they are winning.
Strus, he's checked in for Martin. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Hayward's checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Now here's Ball. He's got 13. Ball against Lowry. Ball with the rebound.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And finished off by Adebayo.
We gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Hayward, the pass to Ball. Misses the 3. Miami has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Here's Hero. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 3 assists tonight.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
Timeout call, the Hornets. Oladipo's checked in for Miami. A quick look at the best when it comes to the boards. 5th on the list, Bam Adebayo.
Just so strong on the boards. That's a skill that helps your team win games.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. They get the rebound. Oubre, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oubre. The Heat have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. For 3, Oladipo. Offensive board. Here's Adebayo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
4th personal foul.
It goes on Mason Plumlee.
Business as usual for Adebayo, just pulling his way around the paint. Bam Adebayo gives his team so much flexibility, playing multiple positions and doing whatever the team asks.
And Smitty, how about Bam Adebayo? He really diversifies this team offensively.
He does, B.A. He's a consistent scorer, and he spears on the defensive end, guarding smaller guys.
Charlotte making some changes. McDaniels is checked in for Plumlee. Martin comes in for Oubre, and it's Smith in for LaMelo Ball.
Dennis Smith Jr.
Adebayo against McDaniels for the lead, and they take the lead. Adebayo's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Smith outside. Pass to Rozier. Can they get it? Again, the miss by the Hornets.
He started off solid, had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
Butler's shot is good.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Rozier from outside gets the 3 ball to go. Rozier's got 17.
Yeah, that's a great shot. 3rd 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Butler can't get it to go. The Hornets have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Hero against Smith. Pass to Rozier. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
And could be a prolific night for Rozier. He's going on the attack and getting rewarded for it.
Butler with the bucket.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Smith. Rozier from outside. No good there. And the Heat going the other way now. Here's Butler. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
Well, Smitty, we've seen an uptick in Butler's assists since he moved on from the 76ers.
Yeah, we're not going to start calling him Jimmy Dimes. We know passing has played a big part of his game. He trusts his teammate. He doesn't feel the need to always take over. But Jimmy is definitely a scorer.
Hero with the bucket. Give him 8.
We see it almost nightly. Hero is underrated in terms of his ability to score inside.
Martin outside. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Heat making a change here. Dedmon's checked in.
Team foul. Now in the game, Dwayne Dedmon.
Here's Hayward. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Washington. It's rebounded by Gm13. Gm13's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Hero. And he drops it in from the low post. Hero's got 10.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Rozier against Strus. Hayward outside. Charlotte again missing.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Hero with the bucket.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Martin, he's checked in for Strus.
All right, Heat fans, make some noise once again for your Miami Heat
A
dancers.
minute 31 left in the third quarter of the game. Smith passes to Martin. Now Rozier. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
The 3. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Dedmon's got rebound number 8 now. Martin, the pass to Gm13. Beyond the arc. Pass to Dedmon. Here's Martin. And again, Miami with a triple.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Hayward for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Hayward's got 8.
Yeah, a quality shooter from beyond the arc. Can't let Hayward get room to fire from the corners.
And Gm13 gets it to go.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Rozier outside. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Heat.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Hero for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Heat up by 12. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Butler, good. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Ball no good. Miami has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Here's Hero. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one. Smith against Lowry. Smith passes to Ball. Smith with a screen on Lowry. Outside Oubre. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. The 3 from Washington. And it's Martin with the rebound.
He just can't find a consistent way to score. And this team could certainly use it.
Washington passes to Plumlee. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant 1.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Bam Adebayo.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well here's a summary of what Steve Clifford went over with his team during the break. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart, show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
I just love Adebayo's passion for the game and his desire to reinvent his position.
Oubre passes to Smith. Miami grabs the miss.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
On the wing, Strus. And again, the Heat missing.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Ball passes to Washington. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. 3-pointer. Miami, no good that time either. The Hornets have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Good D by Adebayo. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Butler passes to Strus. It's tipped. It's stolen by Washington. Pass to Ball. Back to Smith. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
Here's Adebayo. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
The emergence of Adebayo as a scorer, this franchise has to be ecstatic.
Adebayo against Plumlee. For 3, Smith. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Here's Adebayo. Banked it in off the glass. Adebayo's got 11 in the second half.
For his career, Bam shooting a high percentage from the field because he typically takes good shots.
There's a screen. Pass to Plumlee. And stolen by Adebayo. And the basket is good. Adebayo's got 22 points.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Ball against Lowry. Washington a screen. Ball passes to Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Plumlee a screen on Strus. And there's Plumlee on the assist by Smith.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Miami calls timeout. Oladipo's checked in for Miami. And a change for the Hornets. Terry Rozier, he's checked in for Smith. And finished off by Adebayo.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism. Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
The kick out to Ball. Oh, he airballs the triple. That one was way off.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Back to Adebayo. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Plumlee's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Ball. Washington a screen on Lowry. Ball with it. Martin picks him up. The 3 from Washington. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Oladipo, shot's good.
So resourceful. When Oladipo's looking for any opening, he puts in a lot of effort on offense.
Inside. And Washington powers it through.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
And he gets that one. Adebayo's got 26.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Here's Ball. And that one drops for him.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Pass to Oladipo. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
Terry Rozier picks one up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game. And that's given them a lot of options.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Gordon Hayward, he's checked in for Charlotte. And that one's good. Rozier's got 11 in the second half.
The craftiness of Rozier, unpredictable in these screen and rolls, and he uses this to his advantage.
Adebayo passes to Butler. They grab their own miss.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Washington. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good. And that'll push the lead to double digits. The Heat making a switch here. Hero's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Charlotte, they're working against the clock now. Ball passes to Washington. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. He's got 19.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Adebayo passes to Butler. Back to Adebayo. Martin outside. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Adebayo's got 30.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Heat.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Bam Adebayo.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Butler passes to Lowry. Three-pointer, no good.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Back to Butler. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Now at the line, Jimmy Butler.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
What's impressive about Jimmy is how much of a one-man army he can be. He makes the effort to be everywhere on the floor and does all he can to help his team.
So it's Miami picking up the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jimmy, it has been a match made in heaven here in Miami. Does this feel like home for you yet?
It does, man. I love this city. I think this city loves me as well. And I want a championship here. We got a long way to go, but it's possible.
The city loves you back, Jimmy. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. And we'll see you next time.